Do you think that we are going to see enough of an imbalance to get $100 a barrel by the end of the year?
Well, we're not quite sure about $100, but certainly our view is, and it's been that way for quite a few months, we're looking closer to $90 plus for WTI, a little bit higher for Brent. Do we see $100? I don't think so, even though we are seeing pretty significant deficits being created by OPEC discipline and now some 300,000 barrels of potential cuts from Russia. But, you know, given the fact that China continues to underperform, given the fact that the Federal Reserve is quite determined to keep monetary policy tight, so long as there is, you know, even I think that inflation might continue to be out of control, it's, I think, difficult to say that we're going to see an explosion to the upside. But I think over above $90 is very, very possible here. And still, remember, there is quite a bit of excess capacity here, and as we look forward into the latter part of the year, we are going to see other places outside of OPEC and Russia increase production. So, you know, I'm not sure that if these deficits continue to be a factor in the third quarter and the fourth quarter, we're going to get as much resolve as we've seen before. So we're not ready to say we're going to see triple-digit crude.
What about under a circumstance, Bart, where China's economy does begin to pick up, and quite rapidly we begin to see that spike coming through, and for political reasons or otherwise in the US, there's pressure to begin to refill the SPR? What if those two events dovetail together? What would the impact be?
Yeah, I think, you know, for a time, we could see prices move higher under that scenario. And of course, there's, you know, another risk factor here, potential drone attacks on Russian tankers. You know, we've seen this before. You know, if those things were to happen, certainly we could see prices move towards the triple digits here. But, you know, I'm still not convinced that OPEC for a long period will want to keep it that way. There is plenty of spare capacity that can be deployed. And, you know, I hold OPEC to their word. If the market becomes unbalanced in the other direction now, I think OPEC would take, I think with a delay, would take action to rebalance that market and prevent an ongoing spike. But a temporary one, sure, very possible.